Hey everyone, so I got requests to do a 1 point perspective. So I did this drawing really fast. You know, it's not precise or detailed or anything like that, but I hope it gives you an idea of how to draw a 1 point perspective. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is draw a horizon line, which is basically just a horizontal line on your paper. Anything seen below the horizon line, you can see the top of the object, and anything seen above the horizon line, you can't see the top of the object. Like, for example, a building. When you look up at a really tall building, of course you can't see the top surface of the building. The next thing we have to do is draw a vanishing point. So the vanishing point can be anywhere along the horizon line. It does not have to be in the middle. And what a vanishing point basically is the objects that we see, they start big, and then they get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until they vanish in the horizon into 1 point. This is called the vanishing point. In this drawing, I'm going to put my vanishing point right here. Now we'll start to draw the buildings. So you start from your vanishing point and you choose the angle that you want. And then you just begin with a bottom line. And then along this line you choose where you want your buildings to be. So I'm going to start with a building over here. And you choose the height of the building that you want with the lines. So I want this building to be about this high. Now the building, the face that's facing us, is going to be normal, vertical and horizontal lines. The lines don't go through the vanishing points. These are going to be the easiest parts. So just basically a rectangle. Now the other side is not facing us, so it will go through the vanishing point. And then you choose the width of the building. So basically, 1 point perspective, the whole idea of 1 point perspective is, you know, there's vertical, there's horizontal, and then there's the lines that go to the vanishing point. Now, how do you know which lines are going to be vertical, horizontal, or slanted into the vanishing point? You just have to imagine, try to visualize the building in front of you. Any surface that's facing your way is going to be normal. You know, 2D rectangles, squares, whatever their shape, it's going to stay the same. The other sides, the tops and the bottoms of them, are going to go through the vanishing point. The vertical edges are going to stay vertical. So we're going to do that for this building as well. I want another building right here, you know, like a shorter one. And the farther you get away, the buildings are supposed to get, you know, smaller, but we'll just assume that this building is, you know, wider. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. We're just going to do the same thing. We'll assume that, you know, there's probably like a sidewalk separating between the buildings, so we'll just start the buildings over here. So we'll start the building right here. Okay, so initially when you draw any drawing, try to start out as rectangles. And then you can go back and you can add different shapes. You draw another rectangle, like generally the size that you want it. Try to draw both lines equal. And then you find the center by drawing two lines that meet, like this. Okay, so this is basically the center. Which is right here. And you should probably do this with a lighter pencil, but I just want it to be really clear. And then you draw the horizontal line, because as we said, this is one of the faces that's facing us. And then just erase all the stuff that you did. Okay, so next what I want to do is, give it a little bit more detail in the drawing. So over here, what I'd like to do is, put some buildings. And of course, these buildings, since they're facing us, it's just like drawing a 2D building that's right in front of you. None of the lines will go into the vanishing point. So I'm just going to erase the vanishing lines a bit. Okay, so we've kind of erased, the bottom of the buildings, because as we want to make like a bridge wall. Like that. Okay, and over here we're just going to draw, some stairs. And stairs, of course, don't finish right on, the line or right on the wall. They actually start at the wall. So you have to do more stairs in front. And then you just go back and, you draw vertical lines for the edges of the stairs. This will be some sort of, canal. Like a bridge. So we'll just do that. And, this is, right in front of us, so we don't have to worry about, it's not perspective, it's just like drawing an elevation. Okay, so now we're just going to draw the bricks of the wall. And what you do is you draw lines that disappear into the vanishing point. And as you can see, they get bigger the more that you go, that you come closer to the viewer, which makes sense. And now you just draw the lines between them. And as we said, far away the bricks are going to be small. What we want to do is we want to draw like a sidewalk right over here, and another one over here. And so this over here is going to be the water. And we can put like a boat, and the line of the boat will also go through the vanishing point. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to draw the windows of some of the buildings. So the windows are on the sides that don't face us, so you're going to have to use the vanishing point. And then you come and draw horizontal lines. And as we said, as we get farther, objects get smaller. So the width of the windows should get lesser. Like this. It's pretty simple. You just erase the lines in between. If you want to do circular windows, what you do is you draw the lines that go through the vanishing point, just like the rectangular windows. And you draw the vertical lines. Okay, so if you want to make a circular window, what you do is you add a rectangle above. And then you put a vertical line that's parallel to this line. And you do a line that's parallel to this line. So now you have 4 squares, or rectangles, I guess. And you want to make the upper part circular, so what you do is you connect between this and this with an arc, and between this and this with the arc. And then you just erase the rest.